You know that we knock 'em down. Yeah, we know we knock 'em down. You know we knock 'em down.
What up, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. Colossal Boxing Talk is associated with Three Kings Boxing under the movement umbrella, and I am back with another one. Alexander Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte is being eyed by promoter Eddie Hearn. Yesterday, Alexander Povetkin knocked out David Price in brutal fashion in the 5th round to become the WBA and WBO mandatory to the titles that Anthony Joshua holds. Anthony Joshua also added the WBO strap to his collection when he defeated Joseph Parker to unify those titles via unanimous decision. Alexander Povetkin, we know, two-time cheater, a guy that's really a disgrace to the sport. He finds himself in a great position. He got the billionaire, the Russian billionaire, I forget his name, backing him. He has, Eddie Hearn, who wants, it seems they want Joshua to face him. He has that going in his favor. And like I said, most importantly, he's now the WBA and WBO mandatory, so he has a right to those titles. You know what I'm saying? Has a right to fight for those titles. Even though I don't think he should have been in the position so easily. Boxing politics, boxing corruption at its best, puts him in this situation. But Dillian Whyte, who fought last weekend, knocked out Lucas Brown in brutal fashion, one punch knockout. Wants to return in June, according to Eddie Hearn, and he said that he wants to fight Alexander Povetkin. We all know that Dillian Whyte is either the mandatory or likely to become the mandatory to the WBC heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder, unless the WBC mandates that Dillian Whyte and Dominique Breazeale fight in a final title eliminator to determine their number one spot. But Dillian Whyte has options. Eddie Hearn is huge over there in the UK, Matchroom Promotions. He works with, Povetkin's people. He got Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury is lurking out there. I mean, hell, Dillian Whyte could fucking end up fighting Joseph Parker, or whoever it may be. You still got David Haye, Tony Bellew. So it's so many guys over there that, that Eddie Hearn can match, whatnot. But I like this fight between Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is 29 years old. He's a big puncher. He's very unorthodox. Calls himself the body snatcher. He's a very good body puncher, considering that he's a heavyweight. Ask Lucas Brown, who just got tore up to the body before getting stopped with a left hook up top. It'll be interesting to see how Dillian Whyte deals with a guy who as skilled as Povetkin, who is also a strong fighter. He can punch. Very skillful. We all know that. He was a 2004 Olympic gold medalist, former WBA champion from 2011 to 2013 until he ran into Vladimir Klitschko and had that belt snatched from him. But that's his only loss. You know what I'm saying? Officially, I thought he lost to Marco Huck, but that's neither here nor there. But I think that Povetkin, who's 38 years old, has a little life left in him. But I think at this point, man, I think that Dillian Whyte could really give him a run for his money if he can fight a disciplined fight. I like to fight, man. I like to fight. And it's good to hear that both guys are interested in facing each other. That means if they can hammer out a deal between those two, that makes things easier in terms of Joshua versus Wilder negotiations. That means you tying up two other heavyweights, and that paves the way for the fight that we all want to see in Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, which is likely to take place over there in the UK because Joshua made it clear he doesn't want to come to Las Vegas. He wants to fight on home soil, have Wilder come over to the UK in front of those 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 screaming fans and fight for the undisputed title. But like I said, man, the heavyweight division is hot right now. A lot of quality matchups that can be made. And, Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte is just another one. So hopefully this fight gets made. I'm definitely not against it. I definitely think it would be a good fight between two good contenders. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Drop those comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this potential matchup and who do you favor in this fight. Also, turn the notification bell on to get notified every time I upload content. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at ColossalCBT. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Also, subscribe daily to 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest unbiased, unfiltered boxing news. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.